What's going on, Team IBB? We are here for part 3 of the hashtag IBB Top 3 Keys to Success with the Shayne Miller. First one was on goals.
Right.
Second one was on standing out. And the third one, let's just dive right into it so people out there can take it,
right,
put it into action, and take over the world.
All right. Third goal, we kind of teased a little bit on it, understand that one, but third goal for sure is to continue to invest in yourself. And we talked a little bit about the fact that, I like to attend seminars, continue my education. A local resource, and I'm sure a lot of people watching these videos here with James are local. And the local resource I've used has been Lakeland Community College for years. In fact, I just took some classes there last semester. But continuing to just kind of invest in yourself, make sure that you are staying on top of your game. Knowledge is power. So the more you know and the more that you can bring to the table, the more you can kind of revert back to standing out, I guess. Technically, the more things or capabilities that you would have could create better opportunities for you to do more.
I like it. I know you've said this before, and it was one of the most powerful things anybody ever said. I think you said you run your life like a business.
Yeah, I robbed that one from my dad. That was during our last
Thank
video.
you, Dad.
Papa Miller, but yes, running your life like a business. And that's something he's kind of pounded in my head for a long time. But yeah, exactly. Just like a business, if you don't continue to invest in your business, it's probably going to just fizzle out, and you're going to eventually not have the best technology, the best whatever, and maybe your oven breaks if you own a restaurant, whatever the case may be. But yeah, investing in yourself is just like investing in a business. Life in general, running it as a business, making sure that the money that you spend is spent correctly. Having a budget. I mean, there's a million things that you can look at from that perspective. Yes, running your life like a business is a very very good statement. I think it's a general statement, but
I feel like, so if if you look in the mirror, I think the hardest thing to do is look in the mirror and say, you're good enough. I don't know what the Saturday Night Live guys like, and dang it, people like me or whatever. And it's a lot easier to look out at everybody else and be like, wow, they're so successful, or wow, they're so I know for me for a long time, and I still struggle. I look in the mirror and I'm like, I don't see the potential. I don't see, the CEO of James Schleicher Enterprise. But that's the day I stopped looking at myself as just James Schleicher and started looking at it as James Schleicher, CEO of James Schleicher Enterprises or James Schleicher LLC or whatever. My life changed completely. Because again, you talk about investing in yourself. When you are treating your life like a Fortune 500 company, you magically are, every decision it's so much better because you're looking at it through a different lens. So it's just not every decision counts versus who cares kind of thing. So how do you what are some things that you do if you're gonna decide to invest in Shayne Miller LLC, Shayne Miller Inc. or Enterprise is my big word right now that I love. But so Shayne Miller Enterprises, what are some things you when you're making a decision, or if you have an opportunity, say you got a seminar and a class and you got home stuff going on and you got to be out of town for work, how do you kind of ensure that you're taking a step back to make sure that you are running your life like a business,
making the right decisions? Well, first of all, I don't know anyone that works any harder than you. You're the guy that's up at the well before the sun raises
4 a.m.
up.
today,
It's
man.
just ridiculous.
Yeah.
That's crazy. So I look lazy compared to someone like yourself, but I guess to be able to look back and make sure that you're making the correct decisions, it's situational, and I think situational and self-awareness of kind of knowing where you need to be, and it goes back to number one too with goals. I feel like once you figure out what you're trying to do, I think you create that mindset of being able to make it into what you need it to be, right? And I don't really know how to explain it otherwise than you want to be James Schleicher, COO of James Schleicher Enterprises. We'll say.
Thank you.
Enterprise, 'cause it's a cool word. So yeah, I mean, you're running your life like that, exactly. A COO of a large Fortune 500 company probably would be up at the crack at dawn at 4 a.m. and doing those things, and that's not necessarily a bad thing. I think it's a great way to look at it. It's you're essentially preparing yourself for what your future goals are, right?
Yeah.
So,
and two, it's just like the tough decisions become easy from the standpoint of like, if I'm just looking at myself as like the bottom rung employee, not that that's bad,
right.
but if the bottom rung employee or middleman, it's just like, well, who cares? The decision I'm making is not really gonna affect the entire company, but the CEO is like, this decision, if I sign this, or if I choose to go left instead of right, this is gonna affect all kinds of people. But I think too, it's just like because the right decision will always be the hardest decision, but it's not so hard when you're looking at it from I have to make the right decision because it's not just me. It's my family. It's my friend. It's everyone around me.
Right. The weight of the world is on your shoulders.
Yeah, it's just kind of, I don't know, like, I feel like you take pride in your decision making. You take pride in doing the right thing more when you look at it that way versus my decisions don't affect anything or anyone.
I agree. Yeah, absolutely. Because what you're basically saying there is that you can see your results, and when you can see positive results, then it makes it feel that much better.
It
feel that much better, and especially if you see positive results for 30 people and not just yourself. Yeah. And I think you're a testament to that in general, being able to be involved in all these different organizations and whatnot that you are. You like to project those positive results and help out as much as you can, because I think you like the feeling of helping others.
Yeah.
Which is why we're making this video.
Yeah, well, no, that's the thing. It's you and I both could be on the phone trying to strum up business right now to make more money, to make, get more business. And, so yeah. We'll wrap it up. No, but no, it's just kind of, again, it's like, I feel like, to me, the whole purpose of becoming successful is to help others, like, understand that they can do it too. Because they're talking about, like, Papa Miller, and I had, my parents, like, holy crap, dude, like, talk about positivity. Like, I never even heard them, I mean, I can't recall one time that they were negative about anything. And, that's just...
Good role model.
That's just how, I mean, like, dude, I've been down, I've been depressed, I've been, like, wanting to jump off a bridge. You know what I'm saying? Like, just, we all have those moments in life where you're like, I can't, like, this is, like, life is awful, I can't go on. Whether it's, just a lot of it, too, is just, like, whether it's, back in the day, like, you had problems with your girlfriend or broke up with your girlfriend, you're just like, oh, I'm so broken hearted. Looking back, you're like, you idiot. Like, why? Like, what are you doing? Like, who cares? It's high school,
man.
But
you live and you learn.
Yeah, like you said, everything's situational. It's all like, what bubble is your world in right now? Yeah, man. What was it? But having that positivity allows you to, again, invest in yourself.
Right.
But two, I feel like, and that's where I'm, especially with Baby Schleicher, almost here. Maybe by the time this is posted, like he'll be here. So it's hard. It's like, because I'm in a moment in time where I am still trying to keep my foot on the gas, 100% down to the floor, but now I'm also trying to hit the brakes. So it's like I'm simultaneously slamming on both, hoping that it evens out. And I feel like, too, it's just I've been having to take a step back, which is fine, because obviously, what's the point of doing all this good for other people if your own family, you're leaving them out to dry kind of thing. But, I always believe, especially more now that I've experienced it with other boards that I'm on, other, people like yourself, like, your 10% is 100% better then a lot of people it's 110%.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? Like if you can.
Well, it makes
You're
it's
right.
Just
You're kind of like your
right.
effort, your 10% effort is going to be more.
You get out what you give.
Yeah. And
absolutely.
Then cool, man. Thank you for letting me go on my little rant there.
That was a good ramble. That was good, man. That was good
You
stuff.
inspire me, bro. So, very well. Anything else to add to the investing in yourself?
No, get on it. Do it. Nothing
Shut up
to
and
add.
do it.
Yeah,
Yeah.
shut up and do it.
Yeah.
No, I mean, it's such an invaluable resource, education and knowledge. You know, knowledge is power is actually another thing that my dad used to always say to me. So technically, I stole 2 things from you. Thanks, Dad. But no, I mean, really, he's right though, and it is.
Need a My Dad Rules shirt. That's what we need, so.
Next time you need Dad Rules. No, get out and do it. Great resources around the Lake County area. I don't know much about Cuyahoga Community College, but even if you're outside of Lake County, I know they have a good program from what I've heard. In general, though, just get out there and do it. Invest in yourself. Find things. There's free seminars. There's all kinds of stuff. There's a ton of resources online. YouTube, which is where this is going. Go out there. You want to learn something about anything. Just get out there and do it. I don't call anyone to do anything for me anymore. I don't know if you do. I mean, it could be working on something at my house, and it's not necessarily good. Most smaller projects I'll take on my own. Mm-hmm. Everything is so easy to learn anymore.
Yeah, and a lot of times too, like I feel like those educational opportunities, like they come across your, like wherever you're at in life.
Yep. And
it's just it's like I don't know if I spend the money, and I don't, but like too manufacturing, they reimburse a lot of stuff, but like it's just. Again, it's like I have to tell myself, James, shut up, sign up for the class,
do it.
Pay the money. You're going to learn 100 things, but one of those things is going to change your life.
Right.
And if it changes my life, then it's going to change the lives of my family, my friends, my clients, it's in my community. So, man, you just got to be like, here we go again.
Pretty much.
I don't have time for this.
Burning the candle.
I don't have time for this, but here we go. Signing up.
Been there.
Cool. Well, thank you very much, man. I appreciate it.
Happy to be
here. Team IBB, thank you for joining us for part 3 of the hashtag IBB Top 3 Keys to Success for the Shayne Miller Enterprises. And so hopefully you enjoyed this. We're going to do a bonus video on the opportunities right here in Lake County in manufacturing. And Shayne's a shining example of how you can have an amazing career, an amazing life in that industry. Debt free. Hello, wake up, anybody? Okay, sorry, I'm shut up. But until next time, stay burn proof.